Katie is saying that she gave Jesse a chance to defend himself. Why the hell does he have to defend himself to you? Who are you?
I don't have anything about me that anybody can expose. I don't plan on doing anything terrible. And it means that I can come online and equally judge people. Anybody that can't or say they can't talk about stuff is usually because they have stuff to hide themselves, or they're panicking because they're somehow linked.
Do you know what it feels like to see all of these commentary YouTubers dropping like flies? It worries me. Because personally, I don't have any skeletons in my closet. I've had a very boring life, okay? I've been a straight edge kid. I've been I was in one musical. I didn't have many friends. I kind of just watched shows, stayed inside, and didn't shower enough as a child. I was a very cloistered individual. Like, I didn't do anything, okay? But that kind of makes me the perfect YouTuber in a way, even though my life kind of sucked and I suffered with a lot of depression because of it. But somehow I still worry that I'm going to be involved with some person and they're going to turn out to be terrible.
Another reason why people like Alex get away with it for so long is that people have dirt on each other. The reason why I'm able to make this video, and potentially not many other people, is because I've done absolutely nothing wrong with my time online.
This is a story about two YouTubers who think they are perfect and don't have any skeletons in the closet, ganging up on another YouTuber. So all three of these YouTubers are in the commentary space. The first video that came out was put out by Katie, otherwise known as Cataclysm. And then the second video that was put out by Lewis McClung, and it was all centered against the YouTuber whose channel is called dankyjabo, and his name is Jesse. And it just goes to prove why you shouldn't put out commentary videos when you are extremely angry. In the case of Cataclysm, she made a live of this, which has been deleted. Lewis McClung made a video which was deleted, and then he did a stream which was also deleted, and then the two of them put out an apology, and then Jesse put out his own video. So let's get into what is going on here.
So originally I wasn't going to address this situation because it's all based on petty, baseless gossip and huge lies that frankly weren't worth responding to. But recently it's become so much bigger than I ever thought it would, so I figured I'd set the record straight. For the last few months I've been the target of a harassment campaign from Lewis McClung and Cataclysm. They've been lying about me both privately and publicly and passing off huge false assumptions as fact when there is no evidence to support them. The two main claims that they make are that I'm a misogynist and that I'm supporting an abuse.
I said, I'm asking you questions privately before I ask them publicly. So here, ladies and gentlemen, we have an example of me giving him a pretty good chance to even just explain himself. I'm not saying that I would have been his friend if he had. I would have still thought that you are an ignorant idiot, okay? But I wanted to give him the chance to explain, because who knows, there could have been something going on.
Katie and Jessie were having a conversation through text. And what Katie's referring to there is she asked Jessie a question and he answered it in a way that she basically didn't approve of. And this is the alleged conversation provided to us by Lewis McClung.
Many options, handling this in stride, ignoring it, confirming that it was just a mistake. No, he responded like so. Is there any reason you still follow and work for an abusive piece of shit? They're talking about Alex, and there's nobody else they could be talking about. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I'll unfollow the annoying orange right now. So you defend abusers. I'm Alex, and work for them.
What to say right here? Katie is saying that she gave Jesse a chance to defend himself. Why the hell does he have to defend himself to you? Who are you? Another YouTuber. He doesn't know you. He doesn't owe you anything. So why does he have to answer your questions? And then you don't like what he said, so you make a shitty video about him. And just to put something in perspective, the annoying orange is what I'm Alex's friends called him. So anyone that knows anything about I'm Alex would know that. So he wasn't being facetious as you lot are portraying. He was just saying that he made a mistake in a way that you don't like.
But the response will baffle you. I would never defend or support the annoying orange. He gaslights all the fruit in the kitchen. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
Now we're going to get on to their other so-called evidence of why they made these videos about Jesse, and they are ridiculous.
In Lewis's video, he details all of the supposed allegations.
The accusations against dankyjabo, aka Jesse, go as follows. Lying to your audience, using hateful, derogatory speech towards women, silencing those who are against you, and lying to and manipulating your audience, those who hold you as sanctity. You can even tell the blatant mentoring through the exact same thumbnail design. They use the exact same thumbnail design. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just more proof that he mentored him or taught him his ways.
As it happens, Jesse used to be Alex's editor. So the thumbnails are going to be the same or similar because Jesse made them for Alex as he does for his own channel, and the edits would be the same because he fucking did both of them. I mean, get real.
The piece of evidence that they use is that I still follow I'm Alex's Instagram account.
Apparently, and still now, Jesse followed and still follows I'm Alex.
Now, dankyjabo was still following Alex.
Can't believe that is being used as evidence. When I first started my YouTube channel, I used to be an anti-MLM channel. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll see I follow all of these multi-level marketing channels because that's where I used to get my content from. So does that make me out so that I'm in a multi-level marketing company? No, of course it doesn't. That is absolute ridiculousness.
Follow could mean anything. It does not mean an endorsement. You have no actual evidence of this claim because it's very obviously not true.
Almost exclusively on content about either women being abused or abusive women. Like, that's, if you scroll down in the past 6 months, that's it.
All I can say to that, Lewis, is it just goes to prove that you haven't watched any of Jesse's videos because that is not what they are all on. If you scroll down, what, a YouTube thumbnail tells you all of that without watching the video? What absolute bollocks.
The problem is he's making this content, and then this is how he actually treats a case that he is involved with, involving the abuse of a woman. Do you not see the problem there?
The only reason I am now involved in this is because you are insisting that I know these people when I worked for Alex briefly and I didn't know Alice at all. If it wasn't for your input, then I still would have nothing to do with any of this. You've made this a problem by making things up to get mad at, and you've been doing that the whole time. Katie even says this on her stream as justification for why she had to confront me.
But there are still speculation that he and Alex may be working together behind the scenes.
There's speculation because of the videos that you and Lewis put out. And I'm not defending Jesse or I'm Alex. I'm Alex. I couldn't give a toss about. He is a disgusting individual. At the end of the day, who someone chooses to work for has got nothing whatsoever to do with you.
But Cataclysm was approached by Jesse not too long ago. I think it was also about 5 to 6 months ago when she was approached by Jesse, and Jesse wanted to talk with her. Okay, they made similar content, they had similar subcounts, this is her words. And so he asked to call her, which, if you ask me, calling people has a stigma around it for a reason. You can just text people, man. If there's no reason to call, like if it's not urgent or anything, there shouldn't be any reason.
You're insinuating there that just because someone wants to call you that they've got something to hide. Well, believe it or not, a lot of people prefer calling. I mean, I'm not in my 20s like you lot, so I don't sit there all day doing this like my kids do who are in their 20s. I mean, if I did that with my phone, you would get a garbled message that didn't make any sense whatsoever. So, yes, people do prefer to call because it's fucking easier. It's not because they've got something to hide.
One joke about the annoying orange because I didn't want people bothering me has somehow turned into me defending an abuser and being I'm Alex's best friend.
And what Jesse just said there is the total ridiculousness of this situation. This all happened because he said that. Wow, that makes me scared to be a commentary YouTuber because it means that you can't have any friends, that you can't say, anything to anyone. You can't ask for help without it being screenshotted.
This is not you giving me a chance to explain myself. This is just a threat. Why would I want to engage with you after finding out that you're screenshotting messages in real time and are now threatening me? It's very clear here that you do not have good intention. There was never an attempt to get the truth or anything of the sort. This was always about trapping me and ending my career because I made a joke about the annoying orange. I thought we were having a casual conversation. I had no idea that I was being recorded whilst I was being interrogated about my former employment and my former boss, whom I have no involvement with.
And used against you. I mean, what a bloody sad world that is. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.